Coming at you live. From the third coast. It's Tuesday night. What? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the Night Attack Pre-Show. Bryce Steele, your pre-show navigator. Hi, everybody. Happy Tuesday. How are you guys doing out there? We're going to play a pretty fun game in the show today with Brian and Justin. We will, I'm sure we're going to hear all about Hawaii and its beautiful beaches and all the great lava flows. Oh my God. But that's coming up in about an hour, a little bit less than an hour when the show starts. We're going to be playing a game I like to call Hoochie Gang. Hoochie Gang, Hoochie Gang, Hoochie Gang, who? Playing the Hoochie Gang. It's going to be really, it's going to be a blast. So, keep an eye out for that in a little bit. Of course you will. You're right here on the one station that you need to listen to this show. This is the only station that you need if you want to listen to this show. It's right here. Mike TV coming in with the early raid. Let's see what they've got today. Mike TV is here to bear back a dinosaur or 6. Uh-oh. Very good. Thank you, Mike TV. Everybody, check out Mike TV Live. Check out Mike TV Live on Twitch. He just put out his big new collection of like all the new original songs he's written over the past like year and a half or something. And like I think Volume 3's out or is on its way out. It's really fantastic, and I'm really glad that he's finally got it out now. So make sure you check him out. Find out where you can download it and check it out. Because Mike TV's great. Mike TV's a friend of ours. Oh man, is that dealing with some like frame rate issues? That's kind of a bummer. We're gonna see if we can fix that. But in the meantime, hello everybody. Oh, not 623. I wanted 62. If you guys have any cool links, anything interesting go on in your week, let us know. Just post it in the chat. How are you guys doing? It's Tuesday. Oh, Alex First corrects me. Volume 2 is out now. Volume 3 is coming soon for my TV thing. Very cool. So, Thalcott says, how many extension cords are you running Night Attack? So, that is in reference to yesterday. So if you watched Weird Things yesterday, or maybe if you caught the pre-show of Cord Killers, you heard me talk about it. We were having some electrical issues here in the studio. You know, this... Oh, yeah, it is getting framey, huh? Oh, yeah, and I posted a pic on the Discord. So this room has always been... Ooh, that's not what I want to play next. So this room has always been a little sketchy when it comes to the wiring in here. In that the wiring here is... Or the power use in this room is very high. And we kind of concentrated on one outlet. So it is not out of the range of possibility that... what happens is that the breaker for this room resets. And so I was setting up for Weird Things. We're going to have video back in a second. So I was setting up Weird Things yesterday, and I was in here for a little bit, for 5 minutes or so. It reset. It reset on me. I hadn't done anything different. didn't have anything plugged in, you know, no phone chargers, no camera battery chargers, whatever. And the show's about to start. So I'm like, oh man, well, I'm going to go down and reset it, and it'll be all good, because that's what happens every time. It goes and gets reset, and it's all good. Then I come back up here, this happens again. And at this point, Weird Things is starting to get late. You know, we got Justin, we got Andrew. Andrew's got Jonathan over at his on his side, so to be the guest for the show. That episode's out now, weirdthings.com. And it was like, okay, well, it's 10 minutes past. I called up Brian in an emergency, and he's like, well, you can run extension cords out of the room. So I did that with two big UPSs, uninterrupted power supplies, here in the studio that hold the 3 desktop computers and the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 monitors that are in this room. So I thought, okay, well, I'll take one of them off the grid, route it out in the hallway, and that'll be good. No, that wasn't good enough. So then it reset again. It reset on me, and at this point, like, I'm on the call with Andrew and Justin and Jonathan. And so I try it one more time. I go, okay, well, maybe I'll try it in another room. Maybe the outlet that I plugged it into right outside the hallway, maybe that is somehow on the breaker for this room. So I switched to another room that definitely has power, and nope, still didn't do it. Still didn't do the trick. I got everybody on. It seemed fine for like a minute, and I turned the stream on. You might have seen that we had the stream on for like 5 minutes or something. No. Didn't do it. Didn't work. So Justin ended up streaming Weird Things with Andrew and Jonathan yesterday on Justin R. Young. So if you tend to watch the VOD, that's where it was. It's not on the Night Attack channel, but it is up everywhere, including YouTube. But it was such a bummer because it was only like a couple minutes after, you know, after I hung up and you know, deigned Justin to do the stream for me, that it was fixed, and I routed the other UPS out into another room. So now, like, almost everything in this room is being powered by an outlet in another room. And so we do have two, let me see if I can get a good image of it, but we got 2 huge extension cords running out of the room. And so I was watching Weird Things. I was in the chat, and it was like, you know, I was super close. It was super close to being good to go, and it was solid throughout Weird Things. It was good that I wasn't on it, because it was at the point where it's like, I had been fucking with this for a half hour, and I was just so frustrated. Even if you know, I got it working, I just would not have been. I would not have been a good camper. But it was rough. But I did get a chance to, like, make sure everything was working still. I actually changed where the outlets are plugged into, because the way they originally were plugged in, it was probably not going to be a good situation. One of them was like running right down the hall that's next to this room into Callie's bedroom. And like, it's only because, like, I saw that there was a power outlet on the other side of her door, and the light was on. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna do this, because the whole Rushwood family is out of the house for the rest of the week. So I put it in there, which is not a good long-term solution. And then the other one was like going down the other hallway into like this open kids room, which is where I think Josie is, like, kind of Josie's room, and then there's a room like connected inside to that one, which is like Penny's room. So I'm like feeding this extension cable through 2 children's bedrooms, and it was super it was weird. It was kind of an awkward thing when you're like walking through a kid's room, and it's like the kid's not there, and you know, it's not. I don't know these kids that well. And so I was able to spend the time and get them plugged at least to outlets that can be in other rooms. But so I don't know why we were having issues. Literally, you know, nothing had changed. You know, Brian thinks that, you know, after the first time that both of the UPSs were trying to recharge when the power came back on, and that additional energy draw on both of them was causing it to reset almost immediately. But that would just be very weird, because, you know, when we first set it up, never happened. When, you know, all this whole time, it's never happened. I'm sure the power's gone out. Well, not during the shows, but we plugged more things in than are plugged in now, and it didn't work. So I don't know. I think the house is broken. I think the house is probably just broken. But we were set for cord killers, and so I was at least grateful I could spend the time to like unwind and like recenter myself to just. Krug says breakers can go bad, which could be it. I think that's very likely. It also like it. Do you think it's also a thing where we have like the two UPSs are like on the same outlet, like they're the both plugs on one outlet in this room, so like all the power's going through that one? Do you think, like, is that even a thing? Could that even be a thing? It'll be a problem. Not that we I don't know how we'd have to rewire everything to go to other outlets though. So but and they're saying yes, so maybe the UPSs are just surge protectors also, so you know we'll be good. I just everyone's saying yes. Everyone's outlets can go bad too. It could be the ASCI breakers. Okay, well now we're getting into letters that I don't know what they mean, so I have no idea. No idea. But I do know that I could not do the show yesterday. But it was a good show. It really was a good Weird Things. If you like lasers in space and you want to know how we can use lasers in space to defeat meteoroids, meteorites, meteorites, and meteorites, but also propel things with lasers, weirdthings.com. Thrall's telling me get an electrician in, please. Do not tell me. You do not need to tell me I don't own this house. I do not live in this house. I'm here to work. and they can figure out there. I'm not calling an electrician. Brian can call an electrician for his home. Hi, everybody. My voice kind of hurts. Thrall says, yeah, but kids live there. Okay, literally, they're not here right now. None of the brush would be, like, when they all get home, they can solve that. Oh my gosh. But my throat really hurts. We did the Bizarre briefing a little earlier today, probably like 3 hours ago, and it ended up going long. It was like almost 2.5 hours long. So you check that out. That'll probably come out later this week. And it's good. It was a good time. Me and Brant and David were talking through a bunch of stuff that happened over the month even. And after a while, just talking that much gets to you. It gets to you. It gets to you. It gets to you. So, I'm of course treating my throat to a Maine Root Cola, which is certainly sweeter than Coca-Cola. Certainly sweeter. This chair, I like. Okay, this chair. I think this chair sits too low because I always want to spread my legs out, but then they're gonna fall. Then they fall asleep, and that's no good either. Everyone's telling me how to solve this problem. I'm not solving this problem. I'm certainly not gonna solve it tonight. and anything that I can't solve tonight, someone else who knows how electrical engineering can solve it. So, probably not going to have much of a pup date tonight. I'm just saying, just a heads up. Probably not much of one. I do know, as far as I can tell, talks are still being talked, and happenings are still happening. But I've not been in Hawaii. I've not been on island time, so I don't know the status. But probably maybe not too much of a pup date tonight. So just a heads up. Oh, my throat. Oh, my throat hurts. Oh my god. Okay, so I see you made a video. I've not seen it yet, which is how it always seems to go. And I believe it's based on the new Bill Wirtz song. So we're gonna. Hello, sexy pants. Where'd you get those pants? Where'd you get those pants? Hello. I wanna know why it hurts so bad.
Man, I love those stretchy pants. I don't know what they made of, but I know they got all types. Zebra skin, leopard skin. I love all of them.
Don't kill the lily, I see you. Don't kill the lily. You had it. You had it. Craig Diamond is now telling me what kitchen outlets are generally connected. I can't do anything. Craig, please let me live. Oh, man. So what have you guys been up to? The Steam Summer Sale's happening, isn't it? Anybody get any good deals on games? I'm trying to think. I haven't bought anything, mostly because I already have a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to replay Nier Automata again, and like really try to savor it. Like last time I played it on stream. I played it for the stream, and I did like 5 streaming days over like a week and a half or something, just playing through the critical path of it like super duper fast. And it was actually like not the best way to do that, because I ended up skipping all the side quest stuff. I never leveled up my weapons, and it was a pretty bad time by the end of the game, because I was under leveled, especially by the time you start the playthrough C. There's like a huge difficulty spike, and I was not prepared for it at all. I was doing very, very, very fucking bad, and really started to hate the game because the difficulty spiked while I hadn't done any training, basically. I was just going mission to mission. So I'm trying to take my time a little bit more, because it's a really good game. I love the lore, I love that world, I love all the internal stuff of the game, the external stuff. Oh god damn. And so I really recommend it if you're like an Xbox guy. It's out now on Xbox. Nier Automata: The Become as Gods edition, which I think is just a re-release with all of the DLC that's come out so far. It's so good. It's a really good game, and I think I'm gonna try to cosplay. I am going to be cosplaying as 9S from that game at DragonCon. I've got the costume ordered. I believe they told me that it's ready and they've shipped it out, so I'm expecting it to arrive in like 5 months. But it'll be here in time for DragonCon, and I'm excited. I don't know. 9S is a neat little guy. What else? What are you guys excited for? Brustleberry says Danganronpa is on sale. Go play Danganronpa. Danganronpa is so great. If you like visual novels, it is like a murder mystery with high schoolers and very real murder. The first 2 games I think are like a bundle, and then the third game, V3, is like separate, but they're super good, and you should play them with a controller, honestly. Let's see. Josh CBC says I bought that Star Ocean 4 remake, and it was cheap, and I dig it. Oh, cool. I never got into Star Ocean. I know they had that hopelessness and faithlessness game come out a little bit ago. Hando Tadpole Dying Light is good. Dying Light's very good. I'm excited for Dying Light 2. I didn't love the zombie and nighttime stuff about Dying Light, which I guess is like the main draw to it, so I didn't spend too much time with it. Yeah. Flavor Toothpaste, I got Ori and the Blind Forest on sale, slowly making your way through that. Okay, very cool. I hear good things about that, and they just announced that sequel. I don't think I've played that. I don't think I've played Ori. Volkai is still playing Detroit. Okay, Detroit. Man, you know, Detroit could be a really good game. Falcat asked if Nier is getting a PC port. The first game probably won't, because I don't think there's any money in remaking that. But the Nier Automata is on PC. Let's see. Princess Dagger asked, "Have you played Persona 5?" I have. I actually I got it right around launch, and played a little bit of it, and kind of was having trouble with the English translation, and so I stopped, and now I'm playing again with the Japanese translation, or with the Japanese voices, and the English, the English subtitling and dialogue and stuff. But it's good. It's good. I'm on the bank dungeon. I'm at the very end of that. I think I just have to give out the calling card for that. And it's fine, but I'm kind of getting into the groove of Persona 5, where it's like, okay, so I'm in this area, so these are the couple of enemies I'm going to be facing for the next 5 hours, and that gets it's boring. That actually just gets kind of boring, because then you're just like playing rock paper scissors. You're not playing rock paper scissors, but you're just like matching elements together and trying to take advantage of that. It's fine. It's good. It's good. Thalcott also says the Zero Escape games are sale. Oh my god, please go play the Zero Escape games. They're so good. The Nonary games and Zero Time Dilemma are so great. Those are great series. And especially the version, like the Nonary games bundle of 1 and 2 is really good, because it fixes, or it adds a lot of quality of life improvements to the first game, and it's really great. If you like weird, trippy sci-fi stuff and a crazy sort of sci-fi / supernatural story that seems to have its own laws and like rules and stuff, and really keeps to them and does a lot of really fucking bonkers shit, I really recommend those Zero Escape games. Let's see what else. Blue Eye Ginger Southpaw got Middle Earth Shadow of War. That's supposed to be a pretty good game. Yeah, I don't know. Those are supposed to be pretty good games. I'm kind of interested in checking those out, but it sounds like maybe the end of that game is not super hot. Volkai says Destiny 2 is on sale at GameStop. Man, I'm not on the Destiny train. Let's see. Josh CBC says Persona 5 is amazing. Just give it time. It works so fucking well. Well, I mean, I'm sure it does. Though I've definitely had the one like twist about a character come up, or I've seen it. I know about it, and that's what it is. Justin Robert Young.
Hey.
Hey.
What's up, fam?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm burping into the mic. Man, I'm doing great. Well, what's up with you? Thank you for. I guess normally there's like at some point somebody else comes into the studio. Not happening today.
No, well, and also Brian and Jason Murphy are definitely like on Skype with Brant recording some video for a sponsor. So like they will be on. He will be on eventually. Eventually.
Oh wait. I guess we'll just be late, or are we gonna start and then he'll show up, or?
Oh no, he'll probably. Hopefully they're done soon. I mean, I don't imagine us going. I don't get the sense that we'll be starting too late. He just won't be here for much of the pre-show. How you doing, Justin?
Good. A lot of really weird, disconnected.
Oh wait, we do have Brian.
Oh, well, look who it is, Mr. Pacific.
All right, so I have an important question.
Oh God!
I just finished up doing an ad read, and I wanted some background that looked Hawaii-ish, so I went out to the park.
Okay.
Hey, look, I'm at the park. Look.
Yeah.
See this?
Hey. Oh, who's that? Is that your friend? Hi.
And
All right,
here's my
thirst trap.
question: is after having 5 bars of LTE outside,
Mhm.
we're like a few houses down. I wonder if it would be better to do it here or in the room. So here's my question to Bryce:
Okay.
were there noticeable drops? Because on my end, there's lots of slips and starts on Skype,
Okay.
which makes me nervous about doing it back at the other place.
Well, I know you sound awful. You sound horrible.
The video is great,
but I
the
hate
audio
listening to
sucks
it.
a dick.
Hate listening to it. It's awful.
Well, right. Well, that's because I didn't bring the microphone. So
Yeah.
here's the thing: I either bring the computer over to where the microphones is, and then do it in that hallway, or I bring the microphones to where the computer is, so everything sounds fine.
I would say bring the mics out, because right now everything is great except for the audio.
Yeah, I don't really care where you're at if both options mean that you have the microphone.
Okay. Okay. Well, so as far as bandwidth goes, this doesn't appear to be any better or worse than what we had at Cord Killers.
The bandwidth compared to Cord Killers seems equally the same.
Okay. All right. Great. Well, then I will go get the microphones and set up here. I'll be back.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. He sounded like dog shit, though. I don't even know what he used.
Yeah,
for that.
you know, I'll tell you what. It's about time somebody said it. It's, enough of this.
Yeah. How you doing, Justin?
No more war for oil.
No war for oil. No detainment for Skype audio quality.
Yeah, fucking. That's what I'm getting it all out. Who said that's an old bumper sticker? I'm with it.
You excited to play your game tonight, Justin? Do you know did you see the tweet?
Wait, is this the game that we came up with in San Diego?
Wait, did we come up with this in San Diego? Because someone sent me this, and we didn't tell anybody, but it might be because I think I had forgotten about it until you just said it.
Is it the same idea? Is it asking questions to Brian only?
Oh no, it would be to both of you, but definitely Brian would be at a disadvantage.
Okay, all right.
I think it is because we're gonna be playing Hoochie Gang, Hoochie Gang, Hoochie Gang. Who? Can you see it? I didn't have a Sharpie today.
Wait, is this people?
No, this is gonna be terms.
Okay. No, yeah.
Yeah.
The idea that I had was to play a game where Brian is the center of it, and it's just called "Is It a Compliment?"
Oh, I don't remember that.
Things. That's where we got into the argument about steez.
Yes, steez.
We got into an argument about what indeed steez was.
Right. Whether if steez was what style with ease,
Style with ease, which is what it is on Urban Dictionary,
or just style.
Well, sure. I think it's like either way, we're having a how many angels can dance on the head of a pin argument, that it is like an essential style, something that just kind of pours forth from one.
Yeah. No, someone sent in a kind. I guess it's kind of similar, but we'll be playing it for both of you guys. We're going to be checking out some interesting stuff at UrbanDictionary.com.
Well, I'm cool. I'm all upon it. I read Rap Genius. I know what all the references are about.
Yeah, fam. IMO, you're gonna do really good.
I think I don't even know why I'm playing. You should just award me the win already.
Ooh, excuse me. Oh man.
Josh CBC, I have Applebee's coming for room service. You get some rib tips on the way.
Ooh, rib tips.
I hate that, man. When you're out in a hotel and they're like, oh, here's some shitty pizza place next door. They'll get you what you need.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Whatever this money laundering operation that you guys are, jerking each other off.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to get garlic knots. Get the fuck out of my. Also, but bring garlic knots.
Bring me some garlic knots. Damn. You just heard me order it. Oh gosh.
Although, if you are out on the road, it's always better just to go to somewhere with a bar and eat food than ordering whatever CS pizza is gonna show up.
Yeah, I wouldn't. if I was on the road and I would want to eat out, like assuming I'm not like fucking dead tired or something, I'd want to go out of the hotel and be somewhere different from.
Although sometimes you don't have that option, man. If you're out in the uncivilized country of America that is shuts down at like midnight,
yeah,
like then there's no dice, man. Like you better pray to God they got a 7-Eleven.
Yeah, that's true.
But anyway, what's going on in the news? What's in the news here, Bryce? Let's go to a segment I just invented called Bryce Looks at Google News.
Did you see the We Rate Dogs thing that happened? I think it was yesterday.
What the fuck is this dog thing? All right, so all of a sudden, all I see is everybody starts freaking out about how I just see one thing that says people are resubmitting their dogs with different names because the names greatly affect how the voting goes. I have no idea what is going on.
So at dog_rates, the Twitter account, which, you know, reposts people's dog pics and says, oh, that's a 12 out of 10 pupper. Epic win. So someone sent in their dog to be rated. Here we go. Kanan, he's a little Rottweiler.
Yeah.
He says, hey, this is Kanan. He gets grumpy if we can't find cool tiles to sleep on. Rate him ASAP or I will carpet the entire house. And so Dog Rates did their thing and they reposted him, but they changed his name to George. This is George. He hopes you have a wonderful day. We'll be right here if you need him. 12 out of 10. Thank you, George. Which is like, why did you rename him? Canon's a good name. And so someone asked, well, what's George's real name? And they just responded to whatever he wants it to be. And then We Rate Dogs blocked that person.
Shit. So the shit is breaking down at dog_rates right now.
Well, and then in a reply to somebody else on that same post, We Rate Dog says, the name plays a massive role in how well the post does. Which is like...
So they are changing names because they believe anglicized, and let's be clear here, these are anglicized white names. They don't want Kanan. You don't know Betsy and Kanan down the street. You know Betsy and George. And so these,
Frankie and Benny, let's see, Harper. That dog's name isn't Harper.
Oh my God, these fucking
King. That dog's name is King.
Well, Kings, yeah, but again, there we go. Therefore, literally dog whistling to the white supremacists about their ancestral Nordic heritage. That's your one. I mean, you don't gotta put it in bold letters. Dog_rates. Fucking dog_rates. The white race superiors, more like it.
It's just so weird because, like, this is an account that exists to be one rather inane thing, right? All this account is doing is, like, showing pictures of cute dogs and
bullshit
and giving it a number over 10.
It's literally creating a cottage industry on the dogs of America and the world, profiting off their backs, sharing none of it, therefore diverting all of their treasures by ill-gotten gains, by the way, right?
Yeah.
Listen, when my forefathers came to America, their names were changed at Ellis Island. Never again were the Jungs allowed to live. It was now the Youngs, as it is forever. This is a disgusting act. Dog Rates, you should be ashamed, sir. Resign, sir.
I agree 100%.
This is disgusting. Never in my life have I seen a greater act of anti-diversity, closed-minded, America first, dog name nationalism. This is disgusting. This is gross. If you see dog grates at the Red Hen, deny them service.
Oh, I have to pull them. Okay, so this this guy from a podcast that I listen to, their podcast has a.
This is the dog boner thing?
Yes.
This is so funny.
Okay,
this is great. All right, I'll set it up. You find it.
Okay, yeah, set it up.
There is a, for those of you who don't know, there was a little brouhaha over the weekend about Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the press secretary for Donald Trump, going into a restaurant. It's a tiny little restaurant, 26 seats out in Virginia, called the Red Hen. Apparently, the owner of the Red Hen decided that she didn't want to serve Sarah Huckabee Sanders. She asked her to leave, and so Sarah Huckabee Sanders left, tweeted about it. It became a little brouhaha, right? Mm-hmm. So there was another person, just a random dude on Twitter, who decides that he's going to post, my uncle works at, let me see if I remember this exactly, because I just watched it. My uncle works at a Red Hen franchise in South Bend, Indiana. Whenever he drops a piece of chicken on the floor, he puts it in a special bucket and serves it to Trump supporters. Now, a few things to point out here. Number one, the Red Hen is a restaurant that has no franchises. Number two, this is a totally fake tweet. And number three, apparently, along with this tweet, there was a phone number on it that went to this other dude, Dog Boner.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the hotline for their podcast. That's their voicemail line. And it got posted to a Bill O'Reilly fan Facebook page.
So here's what you are about to hear are real people who were really upset thinking this was real that are calling a comedy podcast number and giving them a piece of their mind.
Hey, Jesse. Hey, I hear you are selling chicken that's been off the floor to Republican supporters. I think somebody should arrest you. You could be poisoning them. What would the difference be? I wish you the worst, Jesse. Bye-bye.
Do you take reservations?
Only if you're liberal, I think.
Only if you're what?
Only if you're liberal.
What does that mean?
Like if you're like a left-wing type of person. We just don't serve Republicans.
This is a restaurant that only serves certain people?
Well, Republicans, so just we just don't serve them at all. We only serve people, not Republicans.
So Republicans aren't people?
No. Did you want to make a reservation, or?
So what about Christians? Are they not people?
I would say probably not, but that's my personal feelings on it. I don't speak for the...
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wouldn't be shopping at your restaurant anyways, you idiot.
So I just want to let you know that there's an individual named who is posted on Twitter, and it says here, my uncle actually owns a Red Hen franchise in South Bend, Indiana, and told me that when he drops chicken on the ground, he transfers it to a special bucket and serves it to Trump supporters when they come in. So, who is that individual?
That's me.
That's you?
Yeah.
And you drop chicken. When you drop chicken onto the ground, you put it in a special bucket and you serve it to Trump supporters.
Well, he wasn't.
Because that is what your nephew is saying.
Yeah. He's kind of got a big mouth, and I apologize. He wasn't really supposed to tell everybody that, but...
Well, I'll tell you what, man. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find the people in... Because, I'm not necessarily a big Trump supporter, but I do believe in our electoral and Republican process. Not the Republican Party, but our Republican form of government.
Can you pause it?
What
Is
I'm
this
gonna
my
do
favorite part of the clip? Is how much everybody needs to justify why they made an enraged call to a random number they found on the internet, based on some random specious tweet with literally no corroboration to it. It's not a news story. It's not like that person saying it on camera. It's literally just a random tweet. It's as if they know internally this is insane behavior. And I need to justify, this guy just goes through. It's like, well, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I believe in the elements of democracy, and that's heretofore, forthwith. I therefore am justified in making an enraged call to a random number I found on the internet.
Yeah, right. And this is not the first time, because they've had this hotline for a while, and one of the guys involved in this has been a firebrand before for other sort of things like this.
So they will often try to get in the middle of shit and throw the number out there as like, hey, call him and give him a piece of your mind.
I think it's more just like it starts off with like Twitter trolling stuff, and then people find out, oh, he's got a phone number listed on his profile, and so they just call it up, because they've done that before. With similar sorts of things like this, yeah. I don't think they try to do it all the time, but when the moods, when the time is right, this is so brilliant. This is so good. And what's the guy who's picking up is the dog boner guy. He's usually not even the one like a part of it, but it's the Google Voice number is tied to his phone. So
gotcha. So he's the one,
yeah,
just answering the calls.
And
his Twitter account, that has been a must follow for a very long time. That dog boner account.
Yeah, he's talked about it before. He just loves picking up the phone because they usually don't expect anyone to pick up anyway. And he doesn't really have a dog in the fight. He's just like happy he's pissed off somebody. So he plays into it.
Well, here, keep playing this, because this is really the money clip.
Okay, this one's a little long, but yeah.
I'm going to make sure that I inform the entire Indiana State Board of Health on your practices.
Okay.
And I don't know who the fuck you people think you are, but look. What do you think we're going to take this bullshit, dude? Is that what you think? You think we're going to take this bullshit from you?
Did you call to place an order, or?
No. I call to let you know that my name is and I am going to have your place shut down, you scumbag.
Okay. Because we are...
That is what I am doing.
We're closed right now, so you'd have to call back.
I don't give a flying fuck what you are. You're closed right now. You better get used to the feeling of being closed, because I am going to be on your ass like white on rice.
Okay.
You are a fucking scumbag. You know what? You want to sit there and you think that people, you think it's okay to do what you're doing based off of your differences with political beliefs? And guess what, homeboy? Guess what? You know what? I don't know you from Adam. I got your phone number 2 seconds ago from just Facebook, because somebody copied your nephew's post and put it on Facebook, and that's how I found it.
Could you get that? Could you get that deleted? Possibly. I don't go on Facebook. Could you get it deleted for me?
Dude, I don't want it deleted.
Why?
I'm gonna send it everywhere because you said that.
Okay.
I'm gonna send it everywhere because you said it, and I'm gonna make sure.
Well, this is kind of a no-win situation for me. It's kind of unfair.
I don't give a flying fuck. Hey, guess what? You want to put You want to put chicken that fell on the ground? You want to feed your political opponents dog shit? Guess what happens? You know what happens? Is you pay the consequences. I am going to put you out of business, motherfucker. I am here to put you out of business, and I want you to know that. You spell my last name, K. My first name is, and when you go out of business, I want you to know that I did this to you. Do you have that, motherfucker? Do you understand it? I did this to you. I put you out of business, motherfucker.
K-U-Z. K-U-R.
This is my favorite part. My favorite part is where he keeps intentionally misspelling his last name to write down who is going to put him out of business.
My mission to put you out of business, motherfucker, because of the way you treat fellow Americans. I am going to put you out of business. Who the fuck do you think you are?
Oh, we got Brian back.
You are so
Who the fuck does he think he is?
Hey,
Hey!
you're way too quiet.
Yeah, we're not getting any audio.
There you go. Check, 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 check.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got two mics, and there's definitely been a time both of these work, but Bonnie's is crazy quiet.
Mm-hmm. It is very quiet.
Yeah.
Here, keep going. Keep talking. Is that better?
Nope.
Keep talking. Wait. There you go. Try that.
I could just barely make her out, but I can't even tell if that's coming from your mic or not.
Check, check, check. Can you hear me when I talk?
Yeah, it's still very quiet.
It's like you really have to eat the mic, and even then it comes in super muddy.
Mm-hmm.
Test, 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 test.
More.
Check, 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 check. Test, test, test. Check, 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 check.
More.
Everything is maxed out. Here, let me see if I can turn it up. I think it's got.
It is on,
got
right?
One of those.
Okay.
I think it's got one of those things where it's trying to help you out by reducing the volume.
Are they on the same board?
Yeah. But I don't know why that one. That's a good point. I don't know why. I'm going to see if I can turn down my mic
even do
and
that.
turn up everything on hers. Let's see. Sound settings. A good old Windows.
Is it trying to turn down the background noise?
It looked like there was a power switch on it. It's turned on, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was getting something, so it's got to be on.
I've had mics that were not on that could get something.
Oh, really?
A little bit. I used to, back in the days, you could kind of use headphones as like a makeshift
as speakers?
mic. No, as a makeshift mic. If you plugged it into the mic input on the computer.
I've had the reverse. I've had microphones very tinnily, like a gramophone, do speaker stuff.
You had to, because I wanted to play Nintendogs on my computer, and you need a microphone. So I was like screaming into these headphones, and all you heard back, because it plays it back, all you heard was.
Hey, how does it sound now?
Still bad. It sounds.
Now it's only picking up the wind.
It's only getting the wind.
How about now?
We can just.
Wait, here we could just try sharing a mic. I'm sure it'll be fine. You just. What?
That's Bonnie's face. Right. No, we're not gonna do that.
Well, when you have something to say, you can gently tap her mic.
I'll tell you all about it.
Just let me know when you would like to speak, and I will deign that you may speak.
Yeah, actually, do you want to Skype in and
do you give me permission to speak, Mr. Preshow?
All right, that's enough. Do you want to try Skyping in and yeah, doing the push to talk? Oh.
How is that mic plugged in? Because It almost sounded like it could be some sort of weird like jack thing. Because
also, have you considered plugging
it's on
it in?
this, and I have it plugged into the microphone jeeber jobber, and I cranked up everything on the dials, and there's not really too many other options to work with unless.
Right. Because
wait, hold on. Well, if we had more options on, if I had like the MacGyver bag or something.
Because
no, I'm not doing a gig.
The way that it sounds, it's like really heavy on the low end, which even if you boosted it, it would still be really heavy on the low end, which makes me think it's plugged in incorrectly, or it's like a stereo
like
jack for a mono jack.
Oh yeah, halfy. Give it the old halfaroo.
Hello.
Keep jiggling with it or mess with
that
it.
That actually sounds better already.
There we go. Keep going.
No, that's not really doing anything.
Test. Check.
You got the microphones are right next to each other.
Mudman.
Oh. Test. Check.
Yeah, it's still super muddy and low endy.
My name is Mud.
Test. Check.
Yeah. Mud starring Matthew McConaughey.
Test.
I mean, if Bonnie will speak up into it, we'll be able to kind of hear her.
Here, Bonnie, you just go ahead and text me anything that you want to say, and then I'll say it into this mic.
Do you have on your mixer? Do you have a Bonnie voice?
Yeah, you got a pitch shifter.
It's gonna sound like.
Are we gonna get a live Bonnie impression?
Hey, it's me, Bonnie. Bonnie's here.
Hi, Bonnie.
The mic works now.
Oh, this is perfect. Now that I'm visible, I have no voice.
Yeah. Hello. Now that I'm having a great time on my vacation in Hawaii.
I think we can make this work, right? Because we can hear them, they can hear us.
Yeah, I mean, you're on the politics side of sharing one mic, so.
Okay, can I? Oh, I'm gonna save it. We'll just disclaim the situation to the viewers at home, and they'll know.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I'm excited. I haven't really but for a few words talked to either of you. So there's a lot of questions I have about this cruise and vacation and.
Oh no, there was definitely this whole moment of like, man, I just can't wait to chat with Justin. I'm very excited to chat with Justin.
Well, you want to know what, Brian? We can do that right now.
What? Let's start the show.
All right, hold on, wait. Let me tweet about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need like 4 minutes. So.
Psych, we're not gonna do it right now.
No, we're not. All right, here. Then give me the least interesting thing about your vacation so far. Make it really fucking boring. Like really just.
This is without a doubt the least interesting thing of vacation. I'm still playing Malagos Druid, and I keep getting 2 wins in a row, but just shy of that third one that's going to give me bonus stars. Oh darn it! That's a real frustration.
You want to know what? I've been playing this recruit hunter, and I'm just like eating balls, and it's like one of the most popular decks. And next thing you know, everyone's winning except for this guy, old winless McGirt, eating a bag of shit.
We ever catch a break?
Well, I'll tell you what. Table for 2 at the shit restaurant for old Bri and the Germs.
Oh, hello. Will you be taking the shit powder? Shit
we
powder
only
is our
serve the
latest
finest
Justin.
in shit derivative meals. Shit powder, shit beans, shit sliders.
Yes, I would like the diarrhea with shit powder sprinkled on top. But by the way, I'm going to have to be real careful. We're definitely just in a public park.
Yeah, are we on that little Bluetooth speaker right there? Can people hear me?
No. In fact, I couldn't get it to work, but the laptop is just loud enough that we can hear you, and that's probably for the best. I can't. I'm using that to tether, but you can tweet.
Boom. Got her ass.
Twitch.tv/Night Attack.
Actually, the studio's lonely without you, Brian.
Oh, man.
Oh.
You know what's funny is we never seem to spend time together when we're both in the same place.
Yeah. Absence makes the heart grow fonder is what I've heard.
What's his name again?
Brian Pushbroom.
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 Brian Pushbroom.
Even though he's not a pushbroom, he's clearly a sweeper.
There's no S in Pushbroom.
Well.
Not that one. Oh, wait, no, it's no C.
It's no C. Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, no C in Pushbroom.
Forgot the catchphrase. Fuck.
It's good. We workshopped it.
I know. That's what everybody pays for, the process. Fuck finished products.
Fuck it. We could just say whatever. We got a game tonight. It can be as long as we need to. I know the games have been long lately, so this one will not be. Oh, hey, can we turn that off?
Turn what off?
That Microsoft ding.
That might have been me.
Was that you, Juice?
Might be me.
Oh.
I know. There's at least one thing that I can turn off.
Hey guys, we have literal Hawaii 5-0 right behind me. I'm just literal 5-0. Literal 5-0.
Luau crimes. Luau crimes.
Yeah.
I'm just Skyping with my buddies.
We're
put
busting
it on
white people talking in the park, doing illegal podcasts.
No, seriously, thank you. Okay, it's not me though. I want to credibly be able to say I'm just Skyping a friend.
Okay.
Oh yeah, here you go.
You shouldn't.
Okay,
All right,
no,
yeah. Just talk to Brian Pushbroom.
He might be coming up right now.
Luau crimes. Hawaii pigs thrown on the ground.
Don't worry. I can do Bonnie's voice.
Oh yeah, do Bonnie.
Okay.
Hey, officer, don't worry about me. I'm just trying to have a good time on my popular podcast. I have a mic, that's for sure. I'm not silenced by an easily solvable tech problem. Nope, not me. I am woman. Hear me roar.
Did you chase away the pigs? Good. Fuck them.
Oh, this is gonna be great. It seems like a.
Okay. One more thing.
Hey, how's it going? What's that? Oh no! I'm talking to my buddies. We were doing we wanted to say hi from Hawaii.
You have that same
Apparently
green shirt?
my buddy is a broom.
Just pop that tag. Pop that tag real quick.
You guys are not helpful. You guys are not helpful.
I got that same green shirt.
All right. Are you good to go? Are you going to be able to be okay doing the show out in public?
Man, we'll find out. We're going to be really well behaved, I think.
No, yeah, ride the razor's edge. Whatever you do, nobody make Brian or Bonnie laugh too hard.
No,
certainly not. We're going to make this a very dry episode of the show so Brian and Bonnie don't become the first mainlanders arrested for podcasting in a public place.
Because that would be a shame if that made national headlines.
I know.
Actually, what's funny is like, now I'm terrified somebody's going to swat us during it. Somebody is like, yeah. So
why would you give them the idea to?
That's a terrible thing to say.
Why would you say that?
Probably not say it anymore.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, all right.
I'm ready to begin the show and not talk about that anymore.
Yeah, let's do that. First, I went to Pearl Harbor today. Now this.
Did you really?
Yeah, it did. I was in a sub. We'll talk about it.
Was it a planned out thing or a surprise?
Yeah, I got kidnapped, and I found myself in a.
Too soon?
Too soon? Maybe a little bit.
All right.
Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing. We're gonna start the thing, huh? How about that? Okay.
Wait. Do we want to do that or the other one, the San Diego one? It's on the same page.
Yeah, it's your call because we didn't do either last week. I haven't listened to either, so if you want to change
this, I like the San Diego one was good, and it's like has continuity from the last episode.
Okay, then we'll do that. All right, here we go.